So it sounds like the River Rat race was a fun time in your life. You've had some good experiences. We did learn a little bit about you, that you have had your, let's see, in 1987, you and Karen Dodge were a team, and you drew number 75. Was that the best number you ever got?
Tell you the truth, I don't remember, but most of the times I gained 30 or 50 on the way down. Karen was my brother Howard's wife, all right? He was going to go in with her, and then one of his buddies wanted to go in with him, so he kicked her out to the curb. And she's crying, rah, 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 rah. I says, all right, Karen, I wasn't going to go in, but I said, all right, I'll go in, me and you. And we beat her husband and his buddy by 30 feet, and they were like 30 or 40 canoes ahead of us. So I'm like, there you go. And I screamed and hollered at her the whole time. She sweated like a man and never stopped once, so she could beat her old man, and she did. And me and him bet canoe, title for title. Winner takes the other ones. I took his canoe. There you go. No, that was just because it was my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he kicked her to the curb when he already told her she was going to go in with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody went to the carnival. Up and down the street was full of vendors, and you know, the Lions and the different clubs were selling hot dogs, and people walking them grocery carts selling balloons and whatever. I was in a few parades. One with escape artists right through Main Street on a flatbed. He was all handcuffed with chains all over him, whatever. We've done a lot of shows here. We've done them at the Legion Home. We've done them at a lot of places. Never made any money, but we didn't care really. I mean, it was just, that's what he wanted to do. I didn't want to be in the clubs because then you're committed. And then you got everybody else's opinion, and then you got to help them with all their stuff. And it's the first thing, friend, help a friend. Don't ask for help, give help. And that's how most all the clubs are. You're here because you want to be here, because you want to help us. And that's their attitude. You know, it's not like you can't go in and expect them, you know, they'll help you, but then it's like, now you're committed to tenfold help them. And I've always cleared all that, and I'll never be a member of a club again.
Done.
None.
He's
done.
He's done.
If somebody else is, good friend of mine, they're having a project, I might go help them, but then I'm going home after. They're not going to call me and say, hey, nothing, you know, nothing. I want to go home to peace. Had enough radicalism. It was always hectic, especially getting out. You know, I definitely crashed motorcycles leaving Mike's place cocked after, definitely many times. They don't even, it's not open no more. It wasn't open this year, nothing. They sold it to the food pantry.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't even know if there's any bars in Orange. 202 maybe. There's a couple of places, Legion or something, but there's no bars now. Orange is like, they can't even fix their roads. We didn't tip over.
That's good.
I was more careful. It was when I was living in Gardner, and it was a buddy of mine lived down the street. We had it planned for like a month, and it was like a week before the race, he broke his leg. So we just put a plastic bag on it, tied it up, and he went in, and it was fine. But we didn't gain nothing on that one, I don't think. I've done it with all different groups of people too. 3 or 4 times I did it with kids that were only 10, 12 years old. My nephews and their buddies, and now I just tell them to go. Here's a canoe. Don't worry about it, just go. Crash it, bust it, I don't care, you know, have fun. I got a stack of canoes. I got a stack of rowboats. I got from all of my life or whatever. Picking them up here or there, whatever. They all need something, you know, there's no perfect ones. But yeah, I'd go in any one of them, yeah. A little water in there is good for you.